This is Kathy Biehl of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro-Insight for the 2025 Aquarius New Moon. The new moon takes place on January 29, 2025 at 4:36 a.m. Pacific Time, 7:36 a.m. Eastern Time, 12:36 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time at 9 Aquarius, 51 minutes. The Aquarius New Moon moves us fully into the new experience of power that's emerging from Pluto in the sign. Since the cosmic change agent first peered through the doorway to Aquarius in 2023, we've had a growing exposure to radical shifts in power dynamics in our circles and in the role of technology. There's a sense in the air now that these shifts are with us for years, with no going back. This moon has us wrapping our minds around what this means and what we can do with it. Those notions mold the ideas and plans and seeds and fresh starts that are coming into being. Focused thinking, in many cases, refocused thinking, is guiding the process. Our minds are clearer and sharper. We're more selective than ever in our communications, in our media diets, and in the messaging that we engage with or expose ourselves to. Mercury's conjunction to Pluto is the source of this focusing and streamlining. It's worth considering how this pair is affecting you. Have you had hard or uncharacteristically open conversations lately? Have you been throwing out or walking away from concepts and topics and platforms? Have you migrated across social media? This moon promises another round of people fleeing one platform and seeking out another. Has a recent death changed the way you're looking at life and how you communicate with the people who are still with you? Have you let go of friends? Have you been spending time with a smaller circle of people who feel more meaningful or resonate more with your core nature? A paradox is at work, though. On the one hand, this moon's energies come with intense focus, clarity, and selectivity, and possibly a sense of gravity and solemnity as well. On the other hand, why the noise level? Why the exuberance and amplification and optimism? We may be communicating with fewer people or about fewer topics, but those communications are flying like crazy. The moon is trine Jupiter, the planet of expansion in the chatterbox sign of Gemini. This bodes well for seeing silver linings, for finding humor, and for talking up a storm. The trine is a recipe for text threads setting new records for length and for number of people joining in. As you set your new moon intentions and goals, see if they aren't simultaneously more focused and pointed, but also more expansive. Watch, too, for rumblings of big change yet to come. The moon's ruler, Uranus, is 1 day away from stationing direct, which adds to the energy of doing things differently. Uranus has been parked at its current degree since December 20th and will remain there through February and into mid-March. This gives a tail to the Uranian rumblings and suggests they may play out for a couple of months. Have you been sensing change on the horizon without being able to put your finger on it? The rumblings could play into your new moon experience without you necessarily seeing them clearly for a few weeks. On the other hand, if you've been mulling over a big abrupt change, this moon is ideally suited for launching it. Uranian change does not have to be head-spinning or disruptive. The changemaker has help from the guardians of love, Venus and Neptune, conjunct the North Node. The trio offers an immersion in grace and compassion and higher love, tinged with awareness of the interconnectedness of all life, which, the North Node signals, is the way of the future. Look for unexpected breakthroughs, for unexpected creative inspiration, for innovative approaches that are kind and loving, even if they upend business as usual in a relationship. Consciously, actively, work them into your plans and goals as well. The world is full of change, so why not embrace some for yourself? Your new moon wishes and starts will have opportunities for tinkering. Uranus won't move along until mid-March, right about when Mars will be regaining ground after his retrograde and offering help with implementing the new. I'm Kathy Biehl, a professional astrologer with more than 35 years' experience. Visit my site, empowermentunlimited.net, to sign up for my mailing list, listen to my weekly podcast, and book a session with me. I have lots of bonus content at patreon.com/Kathy Biehl, and I'm really grateful to the people who support my work there. I host the show Celestial Compass on Om Times Radio and TV on the first and third Monday of every month at 5 p.m. Eastern. I also host lively conversation on Facebook on the page Empowerment Unlimited and in the group the Astro-Insight Lounge. I post on Blue Sky, Instagram, and Threads at K.A. Biehl, and on YouTube at the Professional Aquarian channel.